Sea Garden Beach Resort, Montego Bay, Jamaica. This is my review.
Sea travel, yeah man.
So I've been back a couple weeks now from the Sea Garden, and overall it was a pretty decent vacation. One of the issues that we ran into is when we checked in, it took over an hour for them to check us in, and then when they told us where our room was, it was on the 4th floor, and they don't have an elevator, so that was kind of a drag. But we did have friends check in later in the week, and it took them 10 minutes to be checked in and into the room. So, I don't know if they were having computer problems or what it was, but it did get worked out. So the room, we were on the 4th floor in room 1406. The room was pretty basic, but overall it was nice. It had a ironing board and an iron, which we didn't use. The safe, which we also didn't use, but it was there if you needed it. The bathroom was decent sized. Had a blow dryer. The water pressure was very good. The water, if you liked hot showers, the water was really hot. It did have a refrigerator in the room. And every morning they would drop off, room service would drop off bottles of water, which was kind of nice to have. We had 2 beds in our room, thank God, because it was me and my brother. But, there was a small, table, the dresser, 40-inch color TV. There was a couple chairs in the room. Like I said, it was just a basic room. The AC in the room was very nice. It kept it nice and cool at night, so we slept really good. We had a small deck with a chair, a couple chairs and a table, which was kind of nice, late in the afternoon. But the only thing I didn't like was there wasn't much of a view. It was, you were looking at the building next to you. But, overall, it was a pretty basic room, nothing fancy. But, I mean, it served its purpose. It was very clean. Room service was good, every day. Now the food. Breakfast. Breakfast was breakfast, it's typical breakfast foods, but it was good. It was a couple Jamaican dishes in there, once in a while, ackee and saltfish. Not a big variety, but I mean, good enough, we didn't go hungry. The one thing that I did not like was they didn't have bacon, or actually I should say you could get bacon in an omelet, but you could not have, like strips of bacon, on the side. They didn't have that. But I mean, it had everything you needed for breakfast, and it was good. We didn't go hungry. And now the snack bar. We did not eat at the lunch buffet because you had to be in dry clothes, and we're not going to go to the 4th floor to go eat lunch. We just ate at the snack bar every day, which was very good. We had, beef patties, pizza, hamburgers, hot dogs, jerk chicken. There was jerk pork. The jerk chicken was really good. So that's what we did for lunch. And then now the dinner buffet, it was mostly Jamaican dishes, which I don't mind. But if you're a picky eater, you might have a hard time with that. And there was 2 specialty restaurants we reserved, and we did eat at one of them. We ate at the Libero Italian restaurant, and that was pretty good. There is another one called the Chatham, which they charge $38, and if I'm at an all-inclusive, I'm not paying that. But that's me, But yeah, the free restaurant was actually pretty good. I had the corn chowder, which was really good, a lot of flavor to it. And then I had a little pasta dish, which was pretty good. And then for the main course, I had shrimp Alfredo, which there was a lot of shrimp in it, a lot of flavor. It was very good. Not very big. Everything you need for a workout, and it's nice and cool in here because right now it is some hot. But this is in the afternoon. Nobody's here except for me. Yeah, not bad. I mean, I'm sure you can get everything you want done. Little basketball hoops. You got a pool table, foosball, air conditioned. Dartboard, air hockey. Not bad. Now the pool. The pool was pretty nice. Pretty good sized pool. It went from 2 feet to 8 feet. Not a lot of people went to the pool. They were mostly over at the ocean. But one of the nice things about the pool was that there was a bar right close, so you can get alcohol drinks or non-alcohol drinks. And then there was a snack bar on the other side of the pool. So anytime you wanted, something to eat, you could just go get it, which was kind of nice. But yeah, overall the pool was nice. Now the beach. The beach is across the street from the resort. There is a cross guard that'll help you get across. But this is the main beach. There is a bar. On the other side of the bar, you could get jerk chicken, hamburgers, hot dogs, jerk pork, French fries, and then you could eat it there or bring it to your chairs, and they didn't have a problem with that. But they have, there's music on this side, so it can get a little noisy, which I personally don't mind. And then this is heading over to the North Beach, which is totally quiet. There is no food or drinks over here, but you're pretty secluded. Your water sports are all over here too. But it's a nice area, nice, peaceful. There's these little huts with beach chairs in it that anybody can use. These stairways are still damaged from the storm that hit them a couple months ago. And then all the while that we were here, we'd never seen anybody, in the water over here. But yeah, I mean, these are the huts. Good place to read a book. You're in the shade. It's quiet. No loud music or anything like that. Not a lot of people over here either. The views are really nice. And then this is the North Beach. This is where, if you want to read a book, that's the place to be. The only noise you might hear would be the occasional plane landing. Other than that, you just hear the waves. Where the seats are, there's some shade, so it's pretty nice. Like I said, for your water sports, it's on this end of the beach also. Kayaks and snorkeling are free. Paddle boards are free. So it was nice. And then they have a gift shop. I personally like the gift shop because they're open till 10 o'clock. I will say, it's a little more pricier than going off the resort, which, I do think you should to support the locals. But this gift shop, they had a big selection of everything. And I know at night, every night I'd go here, and get a Gatorade. I didn't want to walk into town, that late at night, so I would just come here. Plus, it was near, the entertainment. So, it was kind of nice. Like I said, they had a good variety of things. They are a little more pricier than on the street, but I mean, it is what it is. The nightly entertainment was decent. Most nights they had music, and then they had this crazy guy jumping on broken glass. It was neat to see. You don't see it every day. The piano bar. I really enjoyed the piano bar. It was Mondays and Thursdays from 6 to 9, I believe. But they have a guy playing piano. There's a bar in there. The bartender makes really good drinks. They had finger foods, and it was just a nice place to meet, other people. And overall, it was really nice. So what I thought of this resort. I'll start with my dislikes. My biggest dislike was that we were on the 4th floor. I didn't care for that too much. There was no blankets in the room, but it was pretty warm out, so we didn't really need them. But we didn't have the option. There was no blanket. The other thing, there was no coffee maker in the room or kettle, whatever you want to call it. But these are things that are not deal breakers. I can live without them. Some of the things that I did like was I liked the internet was really good. A lot of resorts, it's very spotty. This place, it seemed to be good all the time. One of the biggest things that I liked about this resort was that it's owned by a Jamaican. His name is Dennis Morgan. I did a little research on him, and he seems to do a lot for the community, which I thought's pretty cool. Most of your resorts in Jamaica are all foreign owned, and the money goes back overseas, So I thought that this was a nice thing, and it's something that I could get behind, So I know, and we'll be back to this place. Like I said, it was a very laid back vibe, not a party vibe. So if you are looking to totally relax, read a book, whatever, get some sun, this is the place for you. 10 minutes from the airport, which is really nice. They all, if you need transportation to the resort, you call them. It's a $15 charge, but it's round trip, which is, that's pretty inexpensive for Jamaica. And like I said, 10 minutes. The other nice thing about here, you walk out of here, take a left, the hip strip's right there. So everything that you might want to see in Montego Bay is walking distance from here. But yeah, overall, I would recommend this place. Is it perfect? Not at all. It's not a 5-star, it's a 3-star. If you know that coming in, you're going to have an easy time here. The buffet, like I said in the past in this video, that it wasn't the biggest buffet that I've ever been to, but it tasted good. So yeah, overall, and the other thing, for the price, you can't beat it. This is one of the cheaper places in Montego Bay at the time. So I mean, very affordable, very family friendly, I would say. I met a couple here on their honeymoon, so it's good for that. A lot of good picture opportunities because the flowers that they have around the resort, and some like little waterfalls and stuff like that. It's a nice place. As for handicapped accessible, in my opinion, I would say no. They do offer free wheelchairs. You can, get around through the resort. The pathways are wide enough, but to get into the pool, I don't think you can. And to get into the ocean water, I really, without a lot of help, I don't think you can do it. But I mean, you can access these places and you can take in the sun and the views, but I could be wrong, but from what I've seen, I don't think so. But overall, I would come back to this resort. We probably will. I've suggested it to other people and told them about it. And, it's not perfect, but, for the price it is. So, I hope that you find this video helpful and truthful. And if you do, please like and subscribe. And we'll be heading to Negril in a couple weeks. So we'll be doing some more videos down there. And so, yeah, so thank you for watching and be blessed.